November 1st, I stay up all night on Halloween to see everybody's walk of shame the next day.
Coming out of the apartment building.
In their like banana suit or like, dressed as Cinderella, but the wig's off. And
wake up. That's a good thing. You should like start a tour like Jeffrey's tours. You like wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and start like touring around the city and see who's still
all the campuses.
Yeah. Who's got their costumes on still.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London, DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the bang.
When the sun goes down, the music turns up. A whole new world opens up behind the velvet rope. Join us as we take you behind the scenes of the nightlife world.
Are you ready?
DJ Jason Smith, Jeff London. I'm the promoter, he's the DJ podcast, live from Boston, Massachusetts.
Jeff London.
Episode 27.
27. I like 23 better because it's like the Deuce Tray.
The Jordan of episodes.
Deuce Tray. We didn't even think about that. We should have done a whole episode about dunks or something.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Or Jordan sneakers.
Speaking of dunks, there's this Instagram that is so Boston. It's called Half Drunk
Wait,
Dunks.
you never sent me that one.
No, but listen.
I'm listening.
Pictures of Dunkin' Donuts coffee cups left, iced coffee cups left everywhere that are half drunk.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's pretty amazing. It's everywhere.
No, did you put me onto the new the no shoes one?
Barefoot Mafia?
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Oh, you know
that's I can reveal the source. That's my account.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, I saw some girl last night. Speaking of which, that's why I'm a little tired because I was out late. Unfortunately, I got to see my beloved Yankees take a L last night. But it was great to be in that still. You know, congratulations, Boston, all my friends out here. And it was such an amazing experience to be in the building during, regardless, I wanted the Yankees to win, of course. But it was fun being in that atmosphere, I'll tell you that. Like, there's nothing, like, they were playing for their life, both teams.
Oh, yeah.
So it was fun to see, a game like that meant so much, and the crowd was unbelievable. I got a text from my good friend George Barnes. Shout out George Barnes. He's like, bro, it's electric in there. Like you could for somebody to watch the game like on the TV and understand how crazy it was in that that park was pretty crazy, dude.
When I was watching it last night, you could just hear the park being so loud. It was crazy.
It was deafening at times. So I'm leaving sad with my head down, and second of all, I get a text message from all my friends in New York, like, "Yo, did you wear your Yankees hat?" And from my experience in Boston, I wear my Yankees hat pretty much everywhere I go, except I'm not allowed, and I've been told by people that are superior to me. I don't have a lot of superiors, but I have a couple. Do I? I don't know.
A superior that might give you tickets to the game?
Yeah, you don't really want to wear a Yankees hat to, like, let's say the owner's box or something like that.
Right. Which we talked about before.
Yeah, like, I don't think John Henry would appreciate me being in his personal space with a Yankees hat on. So for that, I will not. I will respect that. And
what hat did you wear?
So I had to send a picture of my friend Barnes. It was going down. It was either going to be my Raiders hat, because that's so neutral, and it's so OG because that LA, NWA, like that beautiful era of like gangster rap from the West Coast. That's my new hat to wear in Boston. And I ended up wearing, I knew if I wore this hat, I'd get a lot of compliments. I got a Mickey Mouse hat. It's the Mickey Mouse logo, but it's actually 3 baseballs. And it was made by a company called Major in DC. It was a super limited edition run, and people were like, Love that hat. It's dope. It's dope.
So
hat.
that's what you went with?
That's what I went with.
Nice.
Because it was neutral, it was blue, and it was white. It could have been a Yankees hat, could have been a Sox hat.
I like that. It was
So
a
I had
baseball
fun.
hat.
It was a baseball hat.
At a baseball game.
So I'm leaving with my head down, walking to the car, and there's this girl that is just like, I mean, dude, I don't know what, like, half her stomach was hanging out, half her shirt, but, like, she had a larger stomach. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but she just looked sloppy. And she had her heels in her hand, walking on, what's that street behind Lansdowne?
Yeah.
She's walking on Lansdowne Street. And if you guys aren't familiar with Boston and Lansdowne Street, but that's like the street behind the park that has all the food and concession in the bars. And it's like basically like Times Square after New Year's Eve. There's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, she was like walking on like the sidewalk. She was stepping on like opened up, like half open ketchup packets and shit like between her toes. And I immediately thought about the Barefoot Mafia. Dude.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, there's this account, Barefoot Mafia, which I started with a few other people years ago. Shout out Jake Clay.
Yo, half drunk dunks is pretty dope, dude. It's pretty genius.
And Barefoot Mafia just takes pictures of girls
we see that
inside the club with no shoes on dancing. It's disgusting, and I always try to call them out because it's something that should never be done.
Never.
And if you don't like wearing heels at the end of the night, bring some flip flops or something. Just don't go barefoot.
Oh my
It's
God,
disgusting.
I got a great idea.
What's
we should
that?
invent something for ladies to bring
All right,
that folds in their pocket or the purse that they can break out at the end of the night.
no, I'm sure they have that, like little
jellies.
slippers or something. Yeah. Well, I've seen vending machines with like flip flops
Yeah?
in them. Yeah.
That's fire. We should put that outside all our menus. We need I'm the promoter. He's a DJ flip flop to wear for the ladies.
Ooh.
That's fire. Awesome. So that was my week. What was your week like?
Busy. Just going straight Wednesday through Sunday. Solid week. Big Patriots game on Sunday.
Nah, it was Monday, bro.
It was Sunday.
Oh, I don't know what day it is.
I know. I actually saw a lot of old. Well, Celtics season starting preseason, so I saw a lot of old school Celtics this week. Shout out my guy Walter, who Jay knows.
Yeah,
as
Walter's
well.
awesome, man.
I saw Antoine Walker this week. He was watching the game over at Memoir at the casino. Saw him. But it was good to see a lot of people back, and especially when the Celtics season comes around, it's always fun to see, especially the other teams coming into town, and always see the Celts play.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super busy week at the clubs though. I was excited. October's always a crazy month.
Oh,
and,
yeah, the end of the month is going to be crazy. Then
yeah.
leads into Thanksgiving, and
It kind of
we're at the peak of the busy season right now, for sure.
it kind of goes into our question of the week.
Okay. Shout out to everybody that responds to our questions of the week. You could get it on our Instagram at I'm the Promoter, He's the DJ. I also posted on my Instagram, Jason Smith Music and Jeff London _, right?
You got it.
Oh shit, I'm on fire today.
Woo!
Yo, shout out to everybody that sends in the questions. We really appreciate it. And I got a lot of feedback from a lot of friends this week. Everybody really is enjoying the podcast. My guy Rick Wonder hit me up. Shout out Rick Wonder, is a good friend of mine out in New York. And everybody really loved my friend James Huang.
Yes, that was a great episode.
It was a great episode, man.
It was.
Yeah, I was just in New York with all those guys this week. I took a few days off. I went to a tiny house in the upstate New York in the middle of the woods. I needed to recenter my...
Are you recentered?
I'm kind of... After last night, I'm feeling kind of drowsy, but after this, I go home and take a nap and get ready for the night.
Yes, Wednesday night.
So the question of the week. What's the question of the week, Jeffrey?
All right. We have two questions of the week. One pertains to me and you, and one pertains to you. So the first question...
Oh, know what it was? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. The reason why...
But you did. You just cut me off.
I apologize. Because I want to elaborate on last episode's question before we get into this week's question.
Okay.
So I was driving in the car a few days after our episode, listen to it again, and I totally forgot an amazing bathroom story that I have.
Go.
I was we were in Chicago, and my friend is whatever. We won't even go there. Not anything bad, but I don't need to go into detail like that. Well, we're hanging out. I've been good friends with Vern Troyer. If you guys don't know who that is, that's Mini Me from Austin Powers.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace for sure. We've had a lot of like crazy nights and days together. He's always, whenever he was in New York, he'd always invite me over to his hotel, and we'd go out to dinner. I was with him in Chicago and shit.
What was he doing in Chicago?
I don't remember, but we ended up going to the club. This is the best story ever. So we're in VIP. We're in the club. I think it was shit. What the fuck was it called, man? It was like one of those clubs they had in Miami, Chicago, New York.
Not Tao, because Tao just.
This was before Tao, yeah.
Bounce.
Way before that, man. This was like Mansion. Maybe it was Mansion.
They had a mansion in Miami.
And they had, what's the one that started with a C in Miami? Cameo. It might have been, is either Mansion or Cameo. One of those two in Chicago. They had an off, one in
You were in a Chicago Bulls hat too.
I am. Shout out to Bulls. Well, because I'm a Jordan guy.
All right. Go ahead with your story.
So
let me cut you off.
I love it. So we're partying. We have a table. We're fun. And all of a sudden, like, Vern has to go to the bathroom. So the problem is Vern can't really walk to the bathroom. So I had to put Vern on my shoulders to take him to the bathroom. It was pretty amazing, bro. So I'm walking through Cameo with Vern Troyer on my fucking shoulders.
Now, did you have to lift him up to go to the bathroom?
I did not go into the bathroom itself, per se.
I didn't know if he could reach the urinal or not.
Oh, you went to the unisex bathroom.
But there's still a toilet's pretty high. Oh, I guess you don't climb onto it. Well,
I'm sure being at that age, you could figure out how to piss on your own. I'm not going to fucking shake it for him.
Oh, man.
But that was my bathroom story. I forgot. It was so funny. Like,
were people giving you high fives and everything?
Man, I was just trying not to drop the dude. Yo, I'm talking about this is before like bottle service was really popping off. So it was like you have the club and then you had the VIP section, and the VIP section always looked down at the club.
Right.
And I always liked that better. Like one of our venues, Memoir, has that.
Those tables up there.
Where we have upstairs. And I always said I'd rather be upstairs any day than be downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not a big dance floor guy.
I don't want to be seen. I just want to have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, that's 100%. What VIPs don't want. Most VIPs don't want to be seen. If you got money, you'd rather just like stay in the corner and just.
It's
like,
half and half. Some VIPs want to be. In the scene. I want the best table.
Yeah. Let me show you how much money I got. But anyways, I love that. Spend your money, please. We love you guys having fun at our venues.
It's very true.
So we're walking through the VIP and it's packed, man. It was nuts. It was fun. I miss Vern. Vern was a great dude, man. Rest in peace.
Was this after he was like known?
Oh yeah, super after. He's known.
People
to the point where like we were walking down Michigan Ave and he's like, my name is not. He'd get pissed. He took it so personally because everybody was like Mini Me, and he corrects everybody. My name is not Mini Me. My name is Vern Troyer.
Well, that's like. McLovin as well. People call him McLovin, and he corrects him.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Yeah. So let's get to the question of the week.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
And this could pertain to Halloween as well. The worst outfit you have ever seen led in the club.
This is a very mixed question, though.
It is.
Because I've seen extravagant outfits. I've seen zero outfits.
Right.
Literally, like, nakedness.
Yeah. Black Tape Project.
Yeah, I've seen that actually live. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Black Tape Project is they use kind of electrical tape to make designs
almost like bathing suits and shit.
It's pretty cool.
My friend actually had them come into the club and they put on like a fashion show live.
I've seen that before in the club, yeah.
So, the worst outfit. Oh, it's a loaded question, man.
It is.
I could tell you, I don't want to even say it. The worst outfit you could ever wear to a club is white boat shoes, khaki shorts, and a polo shirt.
Okay.
With a shitty golf hat that says like Top Golf or some shit on it. Not Top Golf or
Titleist or something.
Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
No problem. I have no problem with golf. I golf. I have no problem with golf.
But just that look.
You can't wear that to the club, guy.
Can't wear it. There's some because of Halloween coming up. There's gonna be some terrible ones.
Well, I already thought about this.
You know what my favorite day is?
Squid Games is going to be the winner of all Halloween
It's gonna be
costumes.
terrible.
If you want to look cool, don't dress like Squid Games, guys.
You know what my favorite day is, right? I stay up.
Thanksgiving,
Well, I like to eat food, but no. That was a good one, though.
Valentine's Day.
No. November 1st. I stay up all night on Halloween,
Yeah.
November 1st, to see everybody's walk of shame the next day.
Coming out of the apartment building.
In their like banana suit or like, dressed as Cinderella, but the wig's off. And
Wake
like,
up. That's a good thing. You should like start a tour like Jeffrey's tours. You like wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and start like touring around the city and see who's still
all the
out in their-
campuses.
Yeah. Who's got their costumes on still.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Worst Halloween costume. I've never really seen them bad. I've seen some crazy ones though, because I've been in like
That's a big club holiday.
it's
Like
probably
the
the biggest.
Yeah.
But I've also had worked at venues that have had like $10,000 giveaways.
Like prizes, yeah.
When that happens, like it is like serious. Like these people are like
Oh yeah, like
damn, like,
10-foot Voltrons coming in,
fucking
man.
nuts. Yeah, it's cool. I've seen some really cool shit.
Yeah, don't wear your Squid Games. Yeah, be creative.
I actually saw the sweatsuit the other day. I thought about buying it and just wearing it all the time except for Halloween.
What sweatsuit is it?
The green sweatsuit with the number on it.
Oh, from Squid Games?
Yeah, I was gonna buy that shit.
And wear
Just wear it. I was gonna wear it this weekend.
shit.
It's fire, bro. It looks so comfortable. And then on Halloween,
Wait,
do you dress up on Halloween?
I was just about to ask you. No, well, yes, until about like 3 years ago.
Sometimes it's like mandatory, so I just like fucking buy a half a mask. It's not easy working with a costume on.
How about yelling at somebody or explaining to somebody about like your bill in a fucking Superman costume or something like that? Like, yeah.
That was a Jesse ad on one time. It was so tight. It was so inappropriate. Shout out Jesse J.
No, but like,
Nobody's
you
gonna
can't
take you serious.
Yeah, you can't be serious coming up to somebody like.
You got fucking fangs in your mouth and shit. Every day's Halloween to me. I don't need a fucking dress. Actually, did have a costume one year, and I wear it. I didn't end up wearing it to the club, and I still have it on reserve.
Oh, is it coming out this year?
I don't know. It's a lot, man. It's Bob's Burger. It's Bob.
No way.
So Krill saw a picture of it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, should I wear this downstairs? And Krill was like, no, because you're going to wear it in 2 days, and I'm going to have my friend who does the voice of the mom do an intro for you.
No way.
Like, Bob, get over here. That would have been dope. 5 years later, I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, shout out to Kirill.
Shout out to Kirill. I'm still waiting for my drop from Bob's Burgers for my Halloween costume.
That'd be pretty awesome.
It's pretty dope.
If it was like,
dude, you don't even know what I did. Not only did I have like
the apron, mustache, the slick hair.
With the slick hair, I bought a fucking plastic, those like Elvis plastic wigs. Yeah. Not real hair, but like plastic,
like Lego, hair,
Lego hair, dude. And I cut the fucking the sideburns off. Bob's Burgers all day, so it's like Lego hair.
Wait, do you have it with you?
I think so.
No, not here, but like, do you have it like in Massachusetts, or do you have it somewhere that we can wear it the 30th?
I don't know if I want to do that.
You have to.
I wear my Louis Vuitton mask all the time.
No, stop. That would be the worst outfit you've ever seen in the club. The Louis Vuitton mask. Stop.
It's awesome. It's a scary mask.
It's not scary.
It is. That's amazing. Yeah, Halloween's always fun, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I did a Halloween with D Nice a couple of years ago, and he dressed up as I dressed up as a hippie. That's usually my go-to. I forgot what D was.
Do you just wear your overalls?
What's that?
Do you just wear overalls?
No, that's my new thing. I can't wear them for Halloween if I'm wearing them in regular life.
Regular life. Give me some Yelp reviews.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I gotta find this Bob's Burgers picture.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
I'ma get on Yelp. I'ma get on Yelp in a minute and review this piece of shit place.
Yeah, it's that part of the show that we all love and Jeffrey loves, and we do it. He does a really great job, man. It's Yelp reviews of the week, of the bye week.
It is bi-weekly. I was wrong.
And
Jason's
Jeff
right.
had me thinking I was wrong.
It's not bi-monthly. It's bi-weekly.
Fucking right.
Hey, you know what? Chris
Hey, you know what?
Chris H said?
What did Chris H say?
Security is ass and marks your
Is this
upper
the one, wait, hold on. Is this the one you sent me the other day?
No.
By the way, Jeff never sends me these Yelp reviews before we do it live on the show.
I send you ones that I can't put on here.
Oh, that one you didn't want to put on here?
No.
It was so funny.
Yeah, maybe we will next week.
No, that was the first time you ever sent me a Yelp review.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't put it on. Yeah, I'm not putting it on yet.
I thought it's kind of starting off this. They all kind of start off the same. Let's
They
just
do
be
start
honest,
off the
though.
same.
All right, so I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
All right, so Chris H says, security is ass and marks your upper hand sign with Sharpie that's impossible to take off.
Does that mean they're under 21? If it's an X, right?
Probably. But can you imagine giving a place a 1 star?
I have a mark on my hand from last night, and I washed my hands 4 times. No, I washed my hands 5 times.
Are you going to give Fenway Park a 1-star review because you don't know how to properly wash yourself?
No.
Well, use soap, bro.
Come on, man.
Use soap.
I gotta go to Costco. I'm done. That's an inside joke. Sorry.
All right, Jan F.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
He really just did that.
Just for one? Yeah. Imagine.
What a waste of time. That guy must have a lot of time on his hands, or no life.
Well, he didn't have enough time to wash off his marker in his hand. Jan F says, this place is absolute pants.
Pants. What's that? What's that even?
I don't know.
What's that?
I feel like I should say this in an Irish accent for some reason. I don't know. Or British. This is absolute pants. The rude barman. So it's called. Jan called him a barman and used the word pants. She's definitely not from here.
No.
The rude barman was off his head. He was off his head. Picked his nose, teeth, and almost fell over. Asked whether he was Johnny. He said he was stone dead. Johnny, not experienced, I'd like to repeat.
What the hell's a Johnny?
I don't know. I don't know what absolute pants is either. But the guy picked his nose and his teeth in front of a customer. Is like,
That's pretty gross. And then he's like putting his hands in the ice. Wonder what John Taffer would say about that.
close this place right away.
Close the doors. No one's safe.
Imagine.
Oh man, picking the nose is something. I mean, I pick my nose from time to time, but I don't fucking like touch people and shit.
Hurley, don't touch the CDJs over at Memoir. Jason put boogies on them.
No, I don't.
That's
I
why his
do it in
name is
public.
Boogie. Everybody knows.
It is.
It's Bugs.
That's how you make a tissue dance. Put a little boogie in it. Yo, not for nothing. You could touch anything after me, Hurley, because you know what I do? I sanitize all the equipment, and I've been doing it for years. Oh, there it is, bro. Oh, that's my mom.
Holy shit. Can you put it up to the camera?
No, because if I wear it to Halloween, you guys can see it. For those that aren't on the YouTube, I'm showing a picture of my Bob's Burgers outfit. There you go, Hurley. You're the best, bro.
Oh, man. That is unbelievable. Let me see that one more time.
One more time. One time.
Holy shit, Bob.
Holy shit, Bob.
That's so ridiculous. All right, we got one more Yelp review.
Well, save the best for last.
I don't know if this is the best one.
Enrique
D says, what a disgusting, smelly, trashy, douchebag, low self-esteem, zero self-respect bartender, grimy, crappy drink, and even worse, crowd-filled shithole.
This is pretty good.
Ugh, gross. I need a shower and probably antibiotics and definitely hepatitis vaccine.
I love that. But my question is, how long was this? Like, if I walked into a place and felt that way, I'm immediately walking out.
Right.
Dude, how long were you in there for?
To know that it was a disgusting, smelly, trashy, douchebag, low self-esteem, zero respect bartender, grimy, crappy drink, and even worse, filled crowd shithole.
You gotta be in there a pretty long time.
That sounds like the intro to the Fairly Odd Parents.
Ooh.
They're like doing that.
Well, he did have a crappy drink, so at least he was there for one drink.
Yeah, I'm not
Blue's
there.
Clues.
I mean, I'm from New York City. I've been in some grimy ass places.
Yeah. Do you leave though?
No, because they're awesome.
Unless you think it's a disgusting, smelly, trashy, douchebag, low self-esteem, zero respect, bartender, grimy, crappy drink, and even worse, crowd-filled shithole.
I hope they don't serve food there.
I hope Johnny doesn't pick his nose there. Oh man!
I'ma get on your.
Shout out Johnny the bartender.
I'ma get on your.
Picked his nose and his teeth. I wonder what you picked first.
And review this piece of shit place.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't want to know the answer.
I would go for maybe he picked his nose and then put it in his mouth. He didn't
Gross.
pick his teeth.
That's gross.
Or maybe he ate chicken wings. Oh, that'd be even grosser. Pick the chicken wing out of your tooth and put your finger in your nose.
Gross.
You're gross.
Oh man. So what?
Wait, let's go positive news.
No. Well, we can do positive news.
Yeah, that's positive. This just did.
But what about the Erykah Badu concert? How was
talk
that?
about that in positive news.
All right, we can talk about
It's positive news with Jeff London. This week's positive news is brought to you by
Mom's Spaghetti.
That was good. I didn't even think about that.
You like that?
Yeah. Shout out.
So Mom's
Jeff's
Spaghetti.
on-
So I don't know if
Jeff's on
anybody's
it
heard. Yeah. Detroit, Eminem opened up a Mom's Spaghetti joint. It is pretty ridiculous. So they have three things on the menu. It's a spaghetti sandwich, and then the other thing.
That's some straight up like central Midwest New York shit. I
Yeah.
mean Midwest America shit.
And then they have like spaghetti in a Chinese takeout food container, and
Which
then
is
you
amazing.
get vegan meatballs, which they call
Oh.
rabbit balls, which refers to his friend Rabbit.
Oh, that's
And then just regular meatballs. Those are the three things
it's
on the
amazing
menu.
concept.
Yeah.
I'd like to know because we hear about this stuff all the time from like big artists like that. Like we know what Jay does.
Right.
We now know what Nas does.
Right.
The only thing we know Eminem does is open a Mom's Spaghetti. Like, where else is his money invested in? I would be interested to know.
I'll look it up for next
That'd
week.
be awesome to know. If you guys know, I mean,
So
it'll be really
they
nice.
opened up the thing and he did the drive-through, the takeout, and he was passing out his food.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I think Eminem is a very amazing person.
It started actually as a couple years ago as a pop-up. I think it was for his album release, and then he actually made it into a.
That's like the little Nas X stuff, man. Like, where was I the other day? We were talking about something, and like,
Were you at the Erykah Badu concert?
I think it was after that. Yeah.
What? How was
Oh,
that concert?
speaking of the Erykah Badu concert, oh, she's the queen.
Yeah.
I've seen her. I worked with her. I spoke. Whatever. So I didn't really go to the Erykah Badu concert to see Erykah Badu
Okay.
because I've seen her. It was the same show I've seen before,
Right.
and I've seen it multiple times. I went to the Erykah Badu concert to see West Side Gun.
Yeah.
Huge fan of West Side Gun. Shout out West Side Gun. Killing. He's got 2 new albums out. I'm excited to see him. New York shit. Questlove comes out. Super excited to see Questlove's DJ set.
How was this DJ set?
I almost fell asleep.
Really?
It was kind of boring. He didn't work. He just was playing. If I was in like a lounge or something, it would have been a different setting. It wasn't the appropriate DJ set for a concert.
Was this at Radio City Music
Radio
Hall?
City Music Hall, yeah.
Do you know what? That was where Questlove first played.
Yeah, Yeah, he told that story earlier on his Instagram, I think. Yeah.
it was,
I
yeah.
think he was like 10 years old or some shit.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was sitting at the concert, we were having conversations like, this guy has worked on that block for years.
Yeah.
He must know the in and outs of everybody that works in that building. It's crazy. They're like, oh, hey, Quest.
Right.
So besides I got to the show way too early, and I was really stoned, and it was just like, he was playing really good records, and then here's the thing, I think it extended over because apparently Questlove was DJing, and then he stopped, and Erykah Badu started, and there was no West Side fucking Gun, and there's dude, there was so many people there. There's probably more people. I wouldn't say more, but there's a good amount of people that had West Side Gun 187 sweatshirts on, and they somewhere in the front row. It didn't even come up.
Did they say why?
It wasn't even mentioned, bro. I was so mad. I even wrote Ticketmaster's like, I want my money back. I paid for a seat to see an artist that
What
didn't perform.
Ticketmaster say to you?
They said the concert went on as scheduled, but it didn't.
Wait,
It was like automated.
what happened if West Side Gun came on after her?
That's what I was waiting for, because that's what Dave Chappelle did.
And the
Last
house
time I
light,
saw
and the
Dave
house light,
Chappelle-
the house lights went on.
Oh, the house lights came on and cleared out.
That's crazy.
It was nuts. I couldn't see him going on after Erykah Badu for sure. It was Erykah Badu's show with West Side Gun. It's her it's her tour.
Yeah.
So I thought that was going to happen, but it didn't. And people did think it was going to happen because people waited around a little bit.
Wow. I wonder what the story is.
I looked everywhere. I couldn't find
Twitter?
anything on his Twitter. I couldn't find shit. dude.
Really?
It was nuts. But I was disappointed because I really wanted
Speaking
to
of
see
Twitter,
West
is
Side.
still the best social
They won.
media. Twitter wins everything. It's been,
Fuck Facebook, man. Fuck IG. I hate that shit. Like, that shit everything that comes out of Facebook ruins fucking people's lives. Does Twitter that much? No, people go on Twitter more or less to like get real news facts more than fucking Facebook. I don't know. I don't do any of that though, so I can't give you an honest answer to that
statement.
statement. Yeah, I haven't been on Twitter in like
I love Twitter.
15 years.
I go on Twitter all the time. I love it. Another big positive news.
This is really
The Super
great.
Bowl announced the
This
halftime
is really
show
great.
for this upcoming Super Bowl.
Amazing.
It's the one and only DRE with Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. And a fun fact, out of all these, I know you're not the biggest football fan or whatever, but you probably do watch the Super Bowl.
Of course.
Who out of Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J, and Kendrick Lamar has been in the Super Bowl halftime show before?
Well, I could tell you Dre and Snoop have never been,
Right?
and Kendrick's too small, too young. So I'd say it's either between Eminem and Mary J. Blige.
And the answer is Mary J.
Who'd she come out with? Do you know that answer?
It was with
They always have a guest. So when I went to the Super Bowl,
I'll find it for you. It was with
when I went to
think
the
Nelly.
Super Bowl, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe Nelly did it. But Nelly's always been close with Pepsi, so I'm sure it was a Pepsi thing. I went to the Super Bowl. I got to see Madonna, and she brought out my friends LMFAO. That was pretty fun. So artists always share. Like, who did Coldplay share with?
I mean, the only ones I've seen, I think, that didn't bring people out, like the Who and stuff like that.
Did Prince?
That's a good
I don't
question.
remember.
Yeah.
I just watched speaking of that Super Bowl, if you guys want to see something spectacular, watch Prince do Purple Rain at the Super Bowl. Google that. I've seen it a bunch of times, but sometimes I go down the rabbit hole on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watched singing
Guess
coach.
who brought out? It was called the Kings of Pop and Rock. It was Aerosmith and NSYNC, and they brought out Britney Spears, Mary J, and Nelly.
Oh, that's cool. That's probably early 2000s, right?
You two didn't bring out anybody.
So Prince, I watched the Prince video, and it was one of those videos that they watch and they the response videos where they watch it and
Yeah.
you hear him, and it was a singing teacher, and he's like crying the whole time
Wow.
because that's how like amazing Prince was at Purple Rain. And it started raining. I think it was in Miami. It was sick, dude.
It was you correct, Dolphin Stadium, February 4th, 2007. He brought out the Florida A&M University Marching 100 Band.
You should definitely check out the Prince halftime show. It's something spectacular. And Prince, one of the greatest guitar solos ever by Prince was All Along the Watch. No, sorry. While My Guitar Gently Weeps with Tom Petty.
Oof.
It was pretty amazing. He throws his guitar up in the air and like it just disappears and he rips.
Really?
And apparently I heard that he did that to prove a point because a couple months before that they came out with like the 50 best guitarists and he wasn't on there and he's like, watch this, motherfuckers. I think it was a Rolling Stone thing too.
That's awesome. I wonder, out of all these people, do you think they'll bring a special guest on? Dre, Snoop, Eminem?
I mean, it's too many. I could tell you who I'd want it to come out.
Who?
Busta Rhymes.
That'd be awesome.
Not only is he still to this day one of the best live performers ever. Did you see the video?
You don't think you think he'll bring out Jay-Z?
No.
I mean, a lot of those people are on Rock Nation.
Really? Who? Kendrick?
I believe Mary.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt Jay would do that. Jay would want to be the Dre, though.
That's true.
Jay would want to be
Can't
able
be
to.
the guy,
No,
yeah. And he can't be the Diddy of it. Yeah.
no. But that's dope. That's something to look forward to.
I'm excited. February 13th, 2022. Oh, you know where it is?
Where is it?
SoFi Stadium.
Oh, in L.A. That's
No, you know where it is?
Where is it?
Inglewood, always up to no good.
Oh yeah. It's in the hood. That's amazing.
That's awesome. It's in Inglewood. Yeah, you can't bring anybody up. Yeah,
It's
that's
gotta
awesome.
be straight like, oh, rest in peace. Know who would be there if they were still alive?
Pac.
Nate Dogg, dude.
Oh,
That shit
yeah,
would
that
be
would have been
sick. Yo, shout out to hip hop breaking through and finally
I like that. That's a
becoming, like,
positive news.
It is, man. One time, like, shout out to hip hop for finally, like, I live this culture. I've done it. You know, I'm a DJ and shit, but I've lived this hip hop culture the majority of my life. Like, I love hip hop, and it's just so amazing to see it grow to what it's grown to. Like, I remember being in high school having a conversation with my friend John Gleason. Shout out John Gleason if you're listening. And he's like, "Do you know what, man? Someday there's gonna be a president that listens to hip hop in the Oval Office." And
Yeah.
it was true.
Very true.
Very true. That's amazing to see. And another thing is I keep on getting these updates from I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm probably going to get it wrong. The Hip Hop Museum, I keep getting
Right.
It's coming along so beautifully. It's going to be in the Bronx, and it's great. I want to get my guy in here in a couple of weeks, Ross One, to talk about some of this heritage of this hip hop culture. He's got a book that came out a couple of years ago, Rap Tees, where he's a huge collector of rap T-shirts
I love that.
from over the years, and not only that, but he also collects within the culture. You know, Jordan, and that's the great thing about hip hop. It's just such a great umbrella of different things. You have breakdancing, you have pop culture involved in there, you have
MCing,
DJing, you have
graffiti,
clothing, everything. It's not
Art.
just like rock and roll's rock and roll.
Right.
Like hip hop's an umbrella of so much more. Hip hop is a culture. I don't think
Agreed.
rock and roll is really culture. It's a genre of music. So it's beautiful to see it flourish the way it has, and people didn't think it was going to last, and look at us now.
That's awesome.
Now we're doing Super Bowl shows.
That's positive news right there.
It is. It is very positive.
Yes. Well, another awesome episode.
It's been great.
It's been great. Make sure you check us out.
Pee, so we got to go.
Another bathroom story by Jason.
Yeah,
Smith.
that's
and you
it,
can find Jason Smith at Jason Smith Music. You can find me at Jeff London.
_
And you can find us at I'm the promoter, he's the DJ.
You sure can. Stay with us, man. Thanks
Peace.
for checking in, y'all.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London, DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the band.